Well, this weekend there is a marathon adoption event to help dozens of pets find permanent homes.
Several animal shelters are teaming up for Rescue Together, a large-scale citywide initiative. And joining us now to talk about it is Susanna Wickham, CEO of PAWS Chicago, one of the participating shelters. We really appreciate you and your beautiful friend for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. Who is that?
This is Gus, and I adopted him from PAWS 12 years ago, and he changed my life. So he's my favorite to show.
Oh, you changed his life too. Gus looks happy and loved. Tell us more about the goal and mission of this weekend's adoption event, Rescue Together. I mean, it seems like a lot of effort, communal effort being put together on this.
Yes, and it's really an outgrowth of a program we started a year and a half ago at Chicago Animal Care and Control. We've been in partnership with Chicago Animal Care and Control since we founded, since our organization began 28 years ago. But as we have grown, the work that we do at the city shelter has grown as well. So for the last year and a half, we've been offering our medical services out of our medical center to pets at CACC to allow other rescues that may not have veterinary resources to transfer more animals out. And what that means is that because we helped with not just the animals that we took out of the shelter, like Gus, but also so many more, that an additional 1,800 lives were saved last year, cats and dogs. So what we've done is we've reached out to all the shelters that we've worked with, and we asked them, why don't we do a big adoption event together? So there are 7 of us participating. We will be at the New City Shopping and Entertainment District in Lincoln Park on Clybourn and Halsted. And if you are interested in adopting a pet this weekend, come on out. You can go to our website to see all the hours and details, pawschicago.org. But the goal is to find homes for at least 100 animals like Gus.
100, so that's a lofty goal, but then again, I think it could easily be met. But what are your plans to try to make sure those 100 animals find forever homes? Do you have any specific plans, or are you just trying to talk about it to as many people as possible?
Well, definitely. When you put the word out, and people can go to our social media, our website, and they can see the animals that we have up for adoption, and also they can look at all of the participating rescues as well. So promotion definitely helps to get the word out. And then also being in a high traffic location like the New City Shopping District means that people who are going to the Mariano's grocery store that day might realize there's a big adoption event going on. And that sort of happenstance is a way that many animals find homes. So it's really something we've done from the beginning of our organization's history, is we've put animals front and center where people will see them and realize how wonderful they are and find themselves adopting. Well,
I have to tell you too, we adopted our dog Jordy from PAWS about 11 years ago, so I can also speak firsthand about how amazing it is to be able to bring one of those wonderful animals from a shelter home.
Oh yes, and speaking of that, I did want to ask, for anyone who's watching who's interested, what's the process like? You might go out to the event this weekend, but is it a take home a pet that day, or what's the process?
Yeah, you should expect to spend a couple of hours start to finish, because usually what we do is there's a meet and greet with the animal. If you have any resident pets, we can help with the introduction. So let's say you already have a dog at home and you're thinking about adopting another dog. Our trainers will work with you to introduce the dogs and to observe their body language and tell you, is this going to be a good fit long term? And then also we have foster records for many of our animals if they spent time in foster, and we'll tell you everything we've observed, like, oh, this animal is afraid of elevators, or this one needs a family because they're so social. So we'll be able to tell you everything you need to know. That does take a couple of hours. And then every rescue, since there are 7 of us working together, they all have their own adoption process. So you just work with wherever you find the animal that you love.
I love that so much. Is it Susanna or Susanna?
Both. My Greek mother calls me Susanna, but everyone else calls me Susanna.
Because I've heard it both ways. I just want to make sure that we're addressing you correctly. CEO of PAWS Chicago, Susanna, thank you for joining us. Gus, thanks for joining us too. Oh my gosh, kisses to end. Thank you.
He knows I take them whenever he gives them. I love them.
And again, adoption events will be held on Saturday and Sunday at PAWS Chicago and Chicago Animal Care and Control. On Sunday, there's an extra event at New City in Lincoln Park, which we just talked about, where all participating shelters will be on site. You can head to pawschicago.org/rescue together for all the hours and all the information.